A list of Chicago police officers up for a promotion is raising eyebrows tonight.
That's because most are white and there are no women on the list. WGN's Sean Lewis joins us live from police headquarters with more.
Yeah, this list is made up of current police lieutenants within CPD who were handpicked to be part of a captain's class. 15 names will be going to training to be considered to be captain, that big promotion there. And even though it is just a picture of the larger list of potential candidates for captain, it is a picture that some contend speaks 1,000 words. 2 tumultuous months into the top job, CPD Superintendent David Brown is finding no lack of challenges. The latest comes under the heading of diversity, as police blog Second City Cop leaked a list overnight. 15 names, all police lieutenants right now and on the list to make captain. A big promotion, to be sure. But what stands out, 12 of the 15 are white. And all of the 15 are men.
I do have the final say.
When we asked about the list today, Brown confirmed it was made under a previous superintendent and is a list of lieutenants who will be going to training to be captain but aren't guaranteed their promotion.
I think that the politics of today dictate that it's shocking. Let's put it that way.
Former CPD Superintendent Gary McCarthy today says the list is likely part of a larger list of captain's candidates. And while it is possible there is more diversity on that larger list, the way the names are ranked here is problematic.
Rather than concentrating on the things that we're hearing about all the time, which is racial equity and obviously gender equity, we're not seeing that in this list. And I'm really surprised that that's the way it came out. But if you have 15 openings and that's the way that the list was made up, you have to stick to the list. You can't just pick people off the list.
Brown sees the list in a different light.
The list you saw is the previous list from a previous administration that's going to training. It's not diverse enough, and I knew that was one of the concerns coming into the job. I do believe in diversity, and I will be pursuing diversity at all ranks.
Chicago police just getting back to me with some numbers on that larger list. 159 lieutenants on that list to be potentially promoted to captain. All of them have gone through that captain's training. Recently, 16 of them have been promoted to captain. 2 of them were women. The latest list of 15 that be going to captain's school will happen on July 6th. As the latest here live at 35th in Michigan, Sean Lewis, WGN News.